Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie, and this is Bloody Tyrant. Bloody Tyrant are from Taiwan, and I did a Bloody Tyrant song once before. In fact, let me just click over here, where you can't see what I'm doing, obviously. It was the very end of 2020, so December the 28th, 2020. I couldn't have got any more towards the end. The last song of 2020, basically, was a song called Black Wings by Bloody Tyrant. And what I remember about that was, not very much admittedly, but I've gone back and had a look. And my impression was I got far more than I was expecting from the song. I think I was just expecting like a fairly sort of blackened death metal song with a sort of oriental twist. And we got a lot more than that. It was way more. They'd constructed way more of a song than I thought I was going to get, basically. So I had a request from Mark Blau for them again, basically. This is a song called, well, you can see what it's called in my title. Whether I'm saying this right, I'm going to go with like Shigure. But who knows? I certainly don't. But it's off this EP. It's got 4 songs on it, and it's called, I've forgotten what it's called, Hagakure 2. Again, my pronunciation could be completely wrong here. But what I was surprised to discover is that you can get their stuff on Bandcamp. So if you want some Bloody Tyrant in your life, you can get their last few releases on Bandcamp. You can get this for $7. So let's see. So yes, we are in, I suspect, fairly uncompromising. It looks like there might be subtitles on this, so I've switched them on, but you probably won't be able to see them anyway. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted. But we're in for some fairly uncompromising sort of death metal, I think. I definitely have not heard a second of this. It's a request and a recommendation all rolled into one. So let's go, he says, clicking the correct buttons. I haven't clicked the right button. Well, that was a blast. I wrote down a couple of things. I've taken to writing things down now because I keep forgetting things. Well, we'll get to that. So the whole thing's a blast, isn't it? The thing that threw me was last time I saw this band, the singer was a man. So clearly something has changed. Clearly something has changed. So that kind of threw me for a second. It was like, hang on a minute, who are you? But what a great voice. Because with the subtitles on it, you realise that her diction was really quite good. You're doing the death metal thing. Sometimes, people sing the death metal thing and all of the diction goes out the window and you wouldn't have a chance of figuring out what they were saying. And I'm not sure how well I would have done without the subtitles, but with the subtitles, you could match it all together. It was like, actually, yeah, I can hear you singing those words. I don't know why I'm so surprised, but not only is this lady probably singing in a second language, but also doing the death stuff and completely clear. And then there's the clean stuff, which sounded like sort of an angry young punk singer, sort of a little bit new metal punk sort of sound to it, which is great. So what I wrote down was, right at the beginning, before the singing started, when they're doing the musical stuff, it brought Kardashev to mind. If you don't know the band Kardashev, they do these sort of beautiful but uncompromising songs, shall we say. Definitely well worth checking out Kardashev if you don't know who they are. And then once it got going into the death metal singing, it went all Arch Enemy for me. But that's fine. Love that traditional instrument as well. Look, the one who's you can't. She just faded out. This whatever this is, I don't know what instrument this is, but the way they'd mixed it and put it right up, because you've seen people playing traditional instruments and it's lost in the mix because you've got all the guitars and drums and everything, but this was mixed right up there and sounds fantastic. It just fit in perfectly. I love it when people do this sort of thing. So overall, of course, a totally professional, well written, clearly know what they're doing, been doing this for a while song, and the same way that Phonic, from Taiwan, there's obviously some really good, sort of fairly uncompromising metal in Taiwan. And Taiwan has a lot to be unhappy about, doesn't it? So it kind of fits, if you want to sort of up the revolution kind of thing. It's a good place to write those kind of songs for obvious reasons, which we're not going to get into geopolitics. Also, the chain thing across the face just made me think of Dune, the program, film, series, Dune. That's not important right now. So yeah, Bloody Tyrant, available on Bandcamp, which is great because sometimes you hear bands from the Far East, as I think of it, way over there, and it doesn't matter how much you like it, you're not going to be able to buy it unless you want to order some ridiculously priced CD from some store in Japan or something. But this, no, straight onto Bandcamp. There you go. Shigure. I'm almost saying that wrong. And I think one of those words translates as cicada, which they were singing about and which you could hear right at the beginning of the song. I'm thinking, I can hear cicadas right at the beginning. It's a bit weird because we don't really have cicadas in the UK. We don't really have them. Do we have them or not? I don't think we have them at all. So we associate that noise of cicadas. I associate that with being in another country, basically. That's it. Again, it's not important right now. Great song. Sounds fantastic. And it just barrels along, doesn't it? Love it. There you go. Bloody Tyrant. That song from this, which you can get on Bandcamp. So look up Bloody Tyrant on Bandcamp and you'll be able to find. And there's a few things on there. The last album The one that I took the song, I don't know if, was it the last album? I don't know. Anyway, the album I took the song from in 2020, that album's on Bandcamp too. Okay then. See you soon. I don't know what this is about. Just yay. Yay. Turn to the Fonz. Sorry. Bye bye.